Alex Cooper doesn't regret her decision to have Kamala Harris on Call Her Daddy. In a new interview, the host of the popular podcast discussed her thought process after the vice president requested to be a guest on the show weeks before the 2024 election. They reached out to me and I recognized that maybe in a different election, it wouldn't be the case, and who knows in future elections what I'll do, but in this specific election, the entire focus is on women's bodies and we're losing rights by the day, and so, to have the most popular female podcast, where most women listen to the show in the country, it felt like a no-brainer, she shared. How, as a woman, am I not going to do this? Cooper recalled thinking. After the podcast went live, Cooper received tons of backlash regarding her choice to have the Democratic candidate on, though she noted it was expected. Listen, and I knew it was going to come. I am very aware that my audience is very split, and I again take that with responsibility. I don't want to alienate people, but I did feel like I had a sense of responsibility, so I kind of, didn't care, she stated. Despite her appearance, Harris lost the 2024 election against Donald Trump. It was later reported by the Washington Examiner that the Harris campaign allegedly spent a whopping 6 figures building a set for Harris's appearance on the chat series. Though Cooper made her stance clear when it comes to women's health issues, she prefaced her interview with Harris by making it clear she'd also offered Trump a chance to be on the podcast. Cooper told listeners she reached out to former President Donald Trump to be on the show, adding if he wants to have a meaningful and in-depth conversation about women's rights in this country, then he is welcome on Call Her Daddy anytime. While she usually keeps her show out of politics, she noted that it was important to her to discuss women's issues on the podcast ahead of the election. I talk about topics like mental health, relationships, trauma. Overall, my focus is women and the day-to-day issues that we face, Cooper said. At the end of the day, I couldn't see a world in which one of the main conversations of this election is women, and I'm not a part of it. I am so aware I have a very mixed audience when it comes to politics, so please hear me when I say my goal today is not to change your political affiliation, she assured. Forbes interviewed Cooper,